YouTube? So we just got back from buying this brand new Apple iPhone Pro Max. Look at this, Pro Max. It is the 1 terabyte version, and I'm excited about this because I get to use it for my camera. And like, there's a... Oh shoot! Oh no, YouTube! I just dropped it on the ground. Oh. This still looks okay, I think. Okay. Oh, good. The screen lights up. Whew. I was a little concerned. Okay, so here it is right here. Wait a minute. What does it look like? You know what? This is weird. This is not how it's supposed to look like right there. I was excited to get one because I'm trying to get a new camera because the GoPros that I use for recording video, they tend to have a lot of problems, especially when they're in these max media mods. They sort of are like an insulator and it keeps them hot, and then to get the memory card out and take the battery out to reset it, it's very difficult. So I wanted to get a new iPhone because I saw a bunch of content creators using them at Card Party, and I thought that would be great if I could just use an iPhone, get a rig, and everything would be good because they have lots of battery life, they have lots of space, you don't have to worry about them overheating. Well, at least I haven't had any issues with them overheating while you're using them. And I thought to myself, that would be awesome. You can hook up an external hard drive, great. So I set out to find one, and I found one. I am headed to check out a secondhand iPhone 15. Supposedly it's new, but not new. Anyways, I'm gonna go check this out, possibly pick this up from Marketplace, meeting somebody at a public place because that is the best place to do it, inside of a public place, a Starbucks at that, because we enjoy Starbucks. And of course, Starbucks is always a good place to go to make sure that the transaction works out pretty well. I don't know, there's no police or anything there, but it should be okay. I don't know, it's a big ticket item. It's not something I would normally buy secondhand, but I'm just trying to buy this thing for a video camera and use it for recording content, because right now I use GoPros, and GoPros have been having a little trouble with overheating, especially with the max media mod on there. I'll get to that more a little bit later, but right now we're gonna go check out this iPhone 15 that's supposedly new, and it's a 1 terabyte size, and it's a pretty good price. I'll let you guys know how much I get it for in just a little bit once I get it, and if it's legit. I don't really know how to check it out too much, honestly. I tried to do a little bit of research on it, but it has an eSIM, so it's very difficult to find out if it's actually going to activate or work. I checked it with Mint Mobile and it says it will work, which is a good thing. Maybe that means maybe it's not flagged, but it might be flagged under different ones, but it doesn't tell me if the phone's unlocked, so I got to check that out and some other things. YouTube, so I met the little kid. I met the person selling the phone, and I got it right here. It turns on, the screen seems to work. It's not cracked or broken or anything like that. The camera part seems to work, and that is the important part for me because I'm mostly interested in the camera. It's not quite working quite yet, I guess. I don't know if it's working or not. We can't really do much in here, but that's what we got. I don't know. It's weird because we don't have anything up here in the data section. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. We'll work more on it later, but we did get it. I will show you guys a bit more a little bit later once we get a better lighting situation and we get home. Well, at least I thought I found one, and this is what I got. We have a huge problem. The problem is that
the iPhone is fake.
It is. It is a fake.
What are you talking about?
We bought a fake. We just paid $800 for a fake iPhone.
What?
And I was like, okay. So I checked the serial numbers out, I checked the IMEI numbers out, and they all checked out. So it's crazy because they all checked out on both Apple and on the IMEI number to make sure that it was going to work. What I didn't realize was, when I bought it, was that it has a SIM card right there. See that SIM card slot? Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It could have been an international version, but I didn't even notice that. I didn't really look too much into it. It's very much my bad. And then when it powers on, it looks like this. That's not even an Apple way to log in. The bad thing is, put all my Apple ID and everything in here, so I don't know what happened to it after that. I also put a SIM card in here for one of my other phones. It's terrible. This is not awesome. So I'm going to show you guys some stuff about this. This is a learning lesson. This is a learning lesson for everybody, because I don't want anybody out there to end up getting a fake. It's a very awful feeling. Like, honestly, I feel sick to my stomach that somebody would go and take advantage of somebody like that. And it just makes me feel terrible. So I'm hoping that I can let you guys know how to identify a fake and go through all the things that I noticed right away about it that made it a fake. One is the guy wanted to hurry up and meet, and they gotta meet right now. It's a big purchase. don't be in a hurry. Don't let them make it so that you have to be in a hurry for them. They're selling something and you're buying something. If they want to sell it, they can wait for you. So that is one of the big ones. Don't be in a hurry. Cash is the only way, or you could Zelle, but it's got to be my buddy that you Zelle and all this stuff. It was really crazy. We're just going to kind of go through the menus here. Set up without another device. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go here. Written and spoken languages. Okay, continue, continue, and then here we are. Choose a wireless network. Next, data and privacy. Continue. Set up iPhone. Set up for a child or myself. We're just gonna go set up for myself, and then we are not gonna use Face ID. We're gonna push later. And here's this app data. Restore from iCloud, restore, etc. Don't transfer. So we're not going to transfer anything, and now is where it wants you to put your Apple ID in. And this is where I made a mistake. I put my Apple ID in here, and that's a problem. But you can't really get past this. So I'm going to try pushing down here, and then, oh yeah, look at that. And then we're just going to push install updates manually, because we don't care about that. And then disable location services, set up later in settings. And then we are going to get to don't share. All of this looks very close to what it should look like if you were going to set up an iPhone. And then we got continue here, and then we got quick start. All right, sweet. Oh, so this is the action button. Do you want to set that up? This little button right here on the side?
No.
That's the action button. No, we're not going to set that up at the moment. And emergency. Okay, continue. Welcome to iPhone. Look at that. Welcome to iPhone. There's another big red flag right here. I don't believe the iPhone 15 Pro Max has this kind of sort of screen piece here. I believe it looks way different. And
the camera is very old.
Yeah, the camera looks kind of strange there too. So we're going to go here, swipe up to get started. And here we go. Look at this thing. Look at how long it takes. And there, that's the problem right here. You guys might not notice this right away, but look at this. This is not how the apps look on an iPhone.
Okay, scroll.
So we're going to scroll and check this out.
Yeah,
I noticed this.
I noticed this right away.
Whoop.
There's no WhatsApp, TikTok Lite, and why does YouTube look so big?
I know, look at that. YouTube looks so strange right there. That's awful. That's hideous.
And what, Facebook?
Yes, and Facebook. None of that stuff normally comes on an iPhone. It doesn't come with any of that stuff. You have to download it and put it on. So
okay, if you ever
very much of a fake. This is what made it even worse. So when I went over here and I went to settings, look how long it takes. It's so slow. It's unreal how slow it is. Sign into your iPhone, right? So I tried to sign in, and then it asked for Apple ID. I signed into this Apple ID, but it never ever signed in, and it never showed up onto my phone or anything else. This is such a fake phone. It's unreal. And one of the biggest things, as soon as you power one of these on, look down here at the bottom, because the screen won't go all the way to the bottom. It will be a big gap there. And they call that the chin. That's a huge chin. It's like an unbelievable chin. It's like a moon chin. After I got this iPhone...
It doesn't ask you for your password.
It never asks for a password. It never asks you to set up a password. And check this out. When you go to photos, why are there photos on my brand new iPhone? Who are these people? And why are they like this? I don't understand that. Look at this. Look at this girl right here. Who is that? Who is this girl on my iPhone?
What?
Who are these people on my iPhone? My brand new iPhone. Please get off of my iPhone. And the pictures are just unreal. They're not appropriate.
They're not even real.
Pictures. Look at, and we go to screenshots and like we have a video. Who is this? Why is there a video on my brand new iPhone? Check the pictures. If you don't have anything else, check the pictures, because for some reason there's some weird picture and video on my brand new iPhone. I don't understand that. It's unreal. Who are these people? I wanted to make this video, like I said before, to hopefully help other people out so they don't lose out on your hard-earned money. $800 is a lot of money, and you don't want to lose out. It's just not worth it to waste your money on this. Let my $800 be your research on why not to buy a second-hand phone from anybody unless you buy it through the Apple Store. Go to the Apple Store with whomever is selling it, and if they're not willing to go, it's a red flag, and it will save you the $800. Oh, that's another thing to check if it's a fake iPhone or not. You should just be able to tap the screen, and it should just light up. There it goes. But actually, I pushed the side button when I did it.
Punch it.
It's very disappointing. Come on. Come on. Ah, it hurts my finger. Ah. You have to push the side button
Punch it.
to make it work.
Punch it.
So we're not going to punch it. We're not going to punch it because we don't want to hurt our hands or our fingers. It's really awful that people would do this, though.
Anyway, we're gonna put it back in the box.
We're just going to put our phone in the box. In there. We're going to put the lid on. And then we got, oh gosh. Jeez. You know what, though? You know what's cool? My phone? It's pretty durable. That's for sure. Because it's been dropped a few times already. And it's still sort of, it still kind of works. But there's so many things to agree upon here. Be careful. Be careful buying things secondhand.
And also, let this lesson and $800 gone be your guidance.
Don't buy a secondhand one unless you take all the precautions necessary. And the best thing I could recommend is go straight to the Apple Store. Meet the person at the Apple Store. Let Apple verify it. And then hand over the cash. Because otherwise, you'll end up with this bad boy right here. This super fakey fake. Plus, these things are so slippery. Oh gosh. We're definitely going to use this iPhone for some more things in the future because, hey, why not? I paid $800 for it. We at least got to get our money's worth, don't you think? Oh my gosh. There it is. Fake iPhone.